Ladies and gentlemen, it's time! Hey, what's up everybody? It's Kiljaedas. How's it going? Football season is back! That's right, it's back, and it is time for the 2017-2018 season Raiders Recap Edition. What we're going to do, we're going to go through the preseason, and we're going to go through several other stuff as well, and we'll see what happens. First off, transactions. The Raiders did get rid of some players that did help us out in the past seasons, but unfortunately it was time to move on, and we just could not afford them. But man, did we pick up a couple of good ones. One of the big ones that we signed was Jared Cook of the Green Bay Packers. That's going to be a huge tight end for us. It's really going to help give Carr and some more weapons and stuff like that down the line. It's going to be awesome. He's also a really, really good blocker. I'm glad that we picked him up. Now we did sign Jelani Jenkins. Unfortunately, we released him a couple days ago, as you can see. As well as we also signed EJ Manuel. Now, EJ Manuel was the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, and he was also a former Florida State Seminole, so I couldn't help but back him. But at the same time, he's not really a good quarterback at all. I mean, hopefully he can get better to be a really solid backup quarterback for Carr, but I just don't see that, unfortunately. And just a reminder, I am wearing my Charles Woodson jersey, but of course, we all know who also wears number 24. That's right, we signed Beast Mode Marshawn Lynch. Now, right now for Marshawn, I am not going to get very excited with him. I did, the preseason games did not show enough of him for me to actually be excited if he was back or anything. He looked good in practice, but again, I need full contact. I need him getting a lot of reps in before I can make a solid decision. But if Beast Mode is back, then that is going to be huge for us. It's going to be huge. It is going to put us on the next level when it comes to running backs. Not only that, but it's going to give Derek Carr a break. We rode too much on him last season. And the fact that we can give him a break by just letting him hand it off to a couple of running backs and everything, that's going to be solid for us. With Marshawn Lynch and our two little other running backs and everything, we're solid. We are solid when it comes to running backs. We also re-signed Kondo as well, the snapper. That's huge for us. I'm glad we re-signed him as well. He's been giving us a good, solid performance throughout the entire seasons that he's been with us. We did let go of McGloin, and Matt McGloin. As much as I pulled for him just because of his name and everything, I really like the name. It has a very Scottish background to it, but he sucked huge donkey dick for us. And granted, it did not help that Derek Carr did actually take 99.99999% of all the first team snaps and everything. That's why he flopped so bad for us in the last season when he was supposed to be our next in line. But either way though, he went to the Eagles. I wish him the best of luck to the Eagles. Speaking of the Eagles, a huge shout out to EDP445, who's kind of like a YouTuber that really supports the Eagles and everything. He's going through a tough time right now. His videos are just enjoyable to me. His passion for the Eagles, if somewhat, a little on the negative side, it's still glad to see that he has a passion for a team, just like how I have a passion for the Raiders, except for I'm as much as I get pissed off at the Raiders every now and then, I'm not just thinking that we're just going to lose all we're just going to go on a huge losing streak and stuff like that. I still have faith in my team. It sucks that he just, there's just people that are against him that are just, there's just people against him that don't want to see him succeed, and yeah, hopefully he'll get his channel back together, and hopefully I can do a reaction of one of his videos when the Philadelphia Eagles play the Raiders. I want to do a reaction video of that. Moving on to the draft, we drafted 9 rookies, and we also, again, just like last year, we grabbed a handful of undrafted rookies as well. As well as a couple of basically walk-on players as well. A couple of the walk-ons actually did make it. I forgot what their names are, but basically all but not.
Hey guys, I made a mistake while recording. It's actually all but one of the drafted rookies made it onto the team. You'll find out who it is soon enough. Anyways, enjoy the video.
My props to Elijah Wood for putting up a really good fight, as well as George Atkinson the third. But again, we just have so many top-notch. We have 3 top-notch halfbacks, plus we got our huge fullback as well. It's really hard to go after basically to get a spot. And if anything, I'm pretty sure they were just brought along for competition to make sure that all the players will perform to the highest that they can. It does suck though. It really does suck. They look like really good players in my thoughts, and yeah, I mean, luckily, most of them did get the rookies that did get cut and everything. They went to the practice squad, and that's good for them. That they at least they made it that far to hopefully they can take it to the next level next season, just in case some of our players or maybe even rookies don't stand out like they should. Speaking of rookies that did not perform to the best of their abilities, last year's rookie Shalik Calhoun is also on the practice squad. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you on that one. I mean, he was there was such big hype for him, but yet he did not perform to what we needed. And what can you do? What can you do about that? Moving on, the Raiders went 0-4 in the preseason. I know it's just preseason and stuff like that, but again, to me, it is still, it's still a letdown. I mean, at least have us win 1. Now, granted, when the starters all came out, and it was starters versus starters when it came to against the Cowboys and everything. By halftime, we were leading, we were beating the Cowboys and everything. That was a good sign for us. But again, that just shows that our bench is not as good as the other people's benches. Yeah, people can say, well, it's just preseason, but to me, it matters. If we went 4-0 in the preseason, that's great. But again, I'd rather see our bench players doing well, because again, they're the guys that are supposed to be the next man up if one of our starters gets injured. I mean, again, what happens if Derek Carr goes down again? It needs to be the next man up. The next person needs to fill in Derek Carr's shoes, or Donald Penn, like Penn did last year. Again, I want a solid bench for our team. If our bench players cannot perform the way that we need them to perform, that's just, that's a huge letdown for us. As a whole, I think that our team is pretty solid, at least offensive wise. The main issues that I have right now, which again, they're not issues, they're just concerning to me, is the defense, the secondary mostly, and the linebacker situation. Last year, our defense was like Swiss frickin' cheese out there. It was. And it was very frustrating seeing not only us giving up these pass plays, but also giving up stupid defensive penalties, mostly holding on the secondary. I hope the new batch of players that we got with the veterans are able to finally put up a good defense for our defense. Frustrates me so much that our offense is so good, yet our defense is like shit. And then we get to the linebackers. Now granted, we got Bruce Irving, who is a great pass rusher. Who is going to defend those damn tight ends? Who is going to defend those tight ends? People like Gronkowski. You know, who can we use to defend those guys? Tight ends are now used so much more than they used to within the past years. They are now becoming a huge tool for the quarterbacks. Look at Tony Gonzalez, for example. And again, looking forward into the future, guess what team we have to face against? The Patriots. The Patriots love, especially Tom Brady, love to use his tight ends. Now granted, Edelman just got injured with his with an ACL injury, but still, those tight ends need to be covered. Someone needs to make sure that they defend and make sure that they put a lid on Gronkowski and those other dynamic tight ends. But you know what, guys? I'm really excited for this season. It's going to be one heck of a time for me to watch the season and everything, and trust me, it's gonna be hectic. I'm about to move on to a huge thing in my life right now, and I'm gonna most likely be, let's just say I'm relocating, I should say, and so I'm gonna be saying goodbye to my beloved Alaska and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a challenge for me to try to watch the games. But as long as I get internet access, I can always listen to the games on the radio. But again, it's so much better when I'm actually, I'm actually watching the game. So, that's something that, again, I'm just really excited about this season. I hope we do good. The goal that I have for us is taking the West. I want a AFC West division title. That's what I want from our guys this year. That is the goal. To get to that spot. Next year, I want a Super Bowl berth. But right now, I just want us to win the AFC West, possibly make it to the AFC Championship. I believe our team can do that. Also, a huge shout out to all of my fellow brothers and sisters of Raider Nation who are making videos and putting them up on YouTube. Again, much love from up here in Alaska. You guys are doing awesome. Let's look forward to a terrific season with us, with our boys, and it's going to be great to see them out there on the field once again. Anyways, guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video and everything, by all means, comment and please tell your friends about me. See you later. Bye.